Boker Tov. Moadin l'simcha, the Geula Shlema, we say. Uh, those are the words we send to one another traditionally on Yom Haatzmaut, traditionally, the past 74 years. That it should be joyous occasions for leading towards the full redemption. Today, Yom Haatzmaut is a time in which we give our thanks to God, and we do that in all many ways, including, as has become the practice in most of the certainly religious Zionist world, the recitation of Hallel, songs of praise to God. I'll read to you. We had references past Shabbos, the Sefer Pninei Halacha. I'll read to you from the Pninei Halacha. There is a mitzvah, he says, to recite Hallel on specific dates as a way in which we give thanks and praise to God for the miracles that He wrought for us. And of course, we know the holidays in which we do so, and Hanukkah as well, the rabbinic holidays as well. Etc. And then he says, we have to be really careful not to be people who are dismissive of the good that God has done for us. We shouldn't be ungrateful. And the Chachamim said, "Kol hamodeh b'niso zochev v'na'aseh lo nes acher." That whoever is who recognizes and gives thanks for the miracles that a person has individually experienced, so you will merit to have other miracles happen for you too. And on the opposite side, if people fail to do so, that you distance yourself from the redemption. And that is what happens. Yom Haatzmaut is a time when we gather ourselves, and to make sure that we daven in the morning, we recite the words of Hallel that became the practice in Eretz Yisrael. Interesting questions about whether or not one recites a blessing for that Hallel. Some argued that there were 5 different arguments that were put out for that reason. Some because it wasn't from a miracle for all of Am Yisrael; it was just the people in Israel. I'll give you some more. Unclear whether this specific date of the 5th of Iyar this year, it's actually the 4th of Iyar, is the miracle date. The whole period was miraculous praise. So why is this the right time to say the Hallel? A number of different approaches, and the truth is, it doesn't matter. Whatever psak halacha one follows, I know that in students of Rav Tzio Cook and Merkaz Arav, they recited Hallel with a bracha. I was a student of Rav Lichtenstein, and the Rav did not recite Hallel with a bracha. Question where you put it, right? But they recited Hallel. And in Rav Lichtenstein's yeshiva, the Yeshiva Har Tzion, he didn't recite Hallel with a bracha, but the Chazan did, because that was the energy that was happening in Eretz Yisrael. The most important thing is, bracha or not, recite Hallel. Take this day as the day in which you give your thanks, the 74th anniversary of the founding of the Medinat Yisrael. Let it be a time in which you will gather yourself and gather with other people and give thanks to God for the great miracle which He has wrought, made, continue to flourish with God's help and with ours. Chag Yom Haatzmaut Sameach.